just wanted to say that this is going to be the greatest, most highly anticipated fantasy football league the world will ever know. And it's not going to be because of a $5K prize. It won't be because of the last place punishment. It's because of the dudes in this room right here and the journeys that we go through, all right? Underdogs making a miraculous comeback, friends becoming enemies and actually hating each other, all right? This league is going to be as great as we make it in here. Let's capture what it means to be in the best fantasy football league ever. And other than that, I wish you all the worst of luck.
Nah, I'm done with football. This is my last year in the football indie.
No more cheating, J-Mo. You neither, Casey.
One touchdown for the rest of our lives. Let's go! Fuck you, Jack!
Hey, Gut, go fuck yourself.
The second pick, I would like to choose Lamar motherfucking Jackson, baby! Let's go!
It's a great pick.
Is it? That's a bad pick.
With my first round pick, I'm gonna go with iced out Joe Burrow.
Okay. Oh my God. What is your
Sad version with the broken wrist or without?
Damn guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a pistol on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these.
I'm giving you essentially the best fantasy asset. Oh well, you have Josh Allen.
Let's go. It did it. You put it through?
If Derek Carr goes back to being a pumpkin, I will fly to New Orleans and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I would like to congratulate Joe on his first win.
My beloved Rashi Rice is dead.
I peaked in week 1.
That's just going to be the thing for me, I guess, this year. Is just every team that I verse, their best games are going to be against me. And my team's just not going to show up, ever.
Best moment of the year, best piece of content goes to, with 51.1% of the vote, Kareem Hunt, Monday Night Miracle. Joe,
Joe.
still looking for his first win. Needs Kareem Hunt to score about 20.
I can't fucking do this. I can't play fantasy football anymore.
Joe literally needs a 4-yard carry to win. What he's not doing on the field, that's elite.
What I say, fucking Pete Ryan's in the game.
These fuckers better not put Kareem Hunt on the field right now.
Oh no, he's actually in the game.
No, he's on the field.
Kareem Hunt's in the fucking game.
This might be the last play of the Chiefs' offense. Do not give it to him. They're giving it to him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was enough. He got fucking 5 yards.
Chase Brown, 21.5 fantasy points.
Bro.
Out today.
I just want to say congratulations to Jack, man. That is a hell of a comeback to go make the playoffs.
It's a wrap. Done. Cooked. Totally cooked. We're in shambles over here.
Call your grandmother. Tell her the Cavs of destiny. They did it. They did the impossible. They made it to the playoffs.
You can take the playoffs out of the judge, but you can't take the judge out of the playoffs.
Jack versus Sexual.
And then there were 6 of them. We got J-Mo and JL, Cavs of Destiny.
My boy didn't show up, that's it.
We did it. We made it past the first round. The Cavs of destiny, baby. They came back. Let's go.
This team ain't got no hope. This team is the undoubted, undisputed favorite.
Official. The judge is dead.
It's the Final Four. What do we have here? Man, we got Cavs of Destiny and Levis Me.
Short story, I'm fucked. I lost Kirk Cousins to a benching, Jameis Winston to a benching, and David Montgomery
Kirk Cousins fucking sucks, Darnell Mooney fucking sucks, and you have to play bum-ass Mason Rudolph.
And I'm stuffed from eating all that lettuce meat. Let's go, baby!
JL, a freight train right now.
So, Gut, check the record. 0-1, you lose to me. 0-2, you lose to me. Playoffs, time for redemption. You lose to me. 0-3. You see that? Keep betting those games, all right, buddy?
For the love of God, JL, get it the fuck done.
We started the season 0-3. They said we were dumb. They said we were stupid. But they were wrong. Big Cavs of Destiny, they're coming for you, Jack Settleman.
Lamar Jackson dropped us a 30 burger. Thank you, Lamar. Travis Kelce dropped us a 20 burger, baby. Thank you, Travis.
We're in a hole here, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
It's JL till it's fucking backwards and fuck Jack. You know what I'm saying? BDGE brings this championship home.
As you can tell, the vibes are what the vibes are.
But I'm going to go ahead and give JL the W.
JL is going to be the champion for the first year of your Idiot League Mates.
We did it, boys. Perseverance. Perseverance, boy. Ricky Perseverance, bro. It's a story about integrity. It's a story about love. It's a story about the men with the big calves and the boys with the little baby tiny calves.
Go. Are you serious?
About fucking time, bro.
Happy? Yeah, I mean, it's none of our bees that are all in the room.
Welcome to New York.
All right. Draft order. Simulated horse race. We have 12 horses on the field. This will run for what, 60 seconds-ish, give or take? If your horse finishes in first place, you have the 101. If the horse finishes in 7th place, you have the 107. Like last year, you're allowed to trade draft picks, but wholly draft picks. If you're trading the 107 for the 101, you are the 101 for the remainder of the draft. We're not doing multiple random draft picks throughout. Gets too confusing. Horses ready? Not horses. Those are people. Let's fucking go. Hey, get in tight. Get in tight. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Move, Nick. Here we go. Keep on, they can win. Oh, wow. I'm gonna come late.
Final draft order.
They didn't show up for the draft.
There you have it. The boys are tired. Look at the loser, last place, 12 Canadian. Whack job.
6th place.
Beautiful.
What happened?
270,000 views.
So,
I missed
The
it.
shit that he posted probably like pushed it more.
it's 11:32. We decided the draft order about 5 minutes ago. And I've already made the first trade of the season, on brand. I ended up with the 3 spot, which I was actually stoked about. But I did trade back 1 spot to Nick, who had 4. I'm gonna say a little bit of my strategy out loud here in front of everybody. I don't think they're listening, but essentially there's 4 quarterbacks that I kind of think are in the top tier. So I'm getting the last one,
but they're all relatively the same to me. Allen, Lamar, Hurts, JD. As long as I get one of them, I'm good with it. And I also kind of want to be in the middle. Last year, being on the end, didn't like having to wait so long for a couple picks. So
me and Tony made a swap 3 for 4. I kind of knew what player I wanted before, and now hearing him confess about his spot, I would have gotten him regardless. So I don't feel as good about making the trade. Not a great start.
Ron says fire this ass up.
Here we go, Idiot League. Let's draft, fellas. This is the most important day of the year. Every decision you make today will determine the outcome of the rest of your life. Do not fuck up. Do not do anything bad with Nick. Don't trade with Nick. Just do what you need to do to win this fucking league, and let's have a day.
I'm inspired.
I
could have run faster.
The one worst speech I've heard in the entire game.
Tony, let's go. All right. I think we're just going to put Ron on the clock then. 2 minutes on the clock.
With the 101.
Into the mic.
With the 101 in your Idiot League mates, I will be selecting Lamar Jackson. Look at that.
All right, we're here. Rookie season. I'm out here looking like a damn your idiot's substitute teacher here. I was told to dress up in a suit. I don't got a suit. I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a child, but I do have a button down and a tie, so that's what we're out here with. I'm very excited. I am here for the first time. First year in your Idiot League mates. Down to maybe just fuck around and win it all. I don't know. I'm kind of on my Derrick Rose shit right now. Why can't I be the champion of this league? Everyone's going to be using Nick's rankings. I think that that's going to create some really fun opportunities for me where maybe there's some guys that Nick likes that I don't like. There's some guys that I like Nick doesn't like, and I can get some values on the board. And then on top of that, we got the first overall pick, which the first overall pick in fantasy football is kind of cursed, right? Like McCaffrey last year is brutal, but in Superflex it's a little different. Like these quarterbacks, they just are kind of, they are what they are. So I think we're going to take Lamar Jackson. He's amazing. I think it's a toss-up between him or Josh Allen, but I give the tiebreaker to Lamar. I just want, look, when I'm watching this team on Sundays, just give me Lamar. He's electric. Josh Allen in the AFC East. I can't see him score, 4 touchdowns versus the Jets. And then I also think, I don't know, maybe he's due for a little regression on the rushing touchdown side of things. I think Lamar, just a more electric player. I don't know. We're splitting ties here, but the turn will be tricky, though. I will be honest. The turn will be tricky because you're going to have like 24 picks between each turn. So I got to really kind of predict what the market's going to do. But excited to be here. Excited to just win. I think we're just going to win. That's really what my strategy is here. It's just we're going to go out there and win. We're going to draft the good players. We're going to fade the bad ones. And we'll come out on top in December. So, all right. I'll see you guys.
All right, Nate. Let's go, Nate, dog.
As a Jets fan, I fucking hate this dude. It's time I finally put him to work. Number 2, Josh Allen. Snapback Trivia Nate, back again for another year of your Idiot League mates. And I am not the scared new hire this year. I am experienced. I know how Superflex works. And I am ready to redeem myself from an awful last season. I pulled the number 2 overall pick. Really couldn't have been easier for me. Ron takes Lamar number 1. I jump on Josh Allen. Hate him as a Jets fan, but it's time I put him to work. Couldn't have started better. I know what I'm doing. I have a strategy, and I am ready to surprise these guys because they think I'm a pushover. They're about to learn. They're about to find out.
Hated Joe Burrow last year. We hated Jamar Chase. There are a tier of 4 quarterbacks at the top of this draft. I won't be taking any of them.
Holy shit.
Wow. Is that holy shit? He's ranked number 3 in the BDGE draft guide.
Just got off the clock at the 103. First, maybe surprise pick of the draft. I went with Jamar Chase. Me and Tony had a pick swap. So I had the 4 originally, and I thought Tony was going to grab Jamar Chase at the 3. So I shook his hand. I said, let's put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Made the trade with Nick to go back 1 spot because, in my opinion, the top 4 quarterbacks, all in the same tier. Allen, Lamar, Hurts, Daniels. I think that's more or less how they're ranked in a consensus. And to be honest, I didn't really want to make the decision. I didn't really want like the 1 or 2 because I didn't want to have to pick between those guys. Although I do think I would kind of lean more towards the Allen Lamar. Maybe it's just because they win MVPs in real life and that's cool to have on your fantasy team. But Nick kind of actually threw me a curveball here by going with Jamar Chase and not taking one of the wide receivers. So I was in a position where I had to choose between Daniels and Hurts.
And then he told me that he was taking a quarterback regardless, so now I feel kind of stupid for doing that. But we got our guy here. The way I'm looking at the drafts this year, there's just so many good quarterbacks. We're going to see a tier, if I had to project, Lamar, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow all go in the first. And I think you're going to see only a few quarterbacks go from the second to like the fourth round. So I think we're going to get great value at the QB position. Jamar Chase in a full PPR. We don't want to overthink it. I had T. Higgins last year. He's good for multiple hamstring strains. I just don't want to deal with that fucking bullshit every time he walks up a hill at practice. Oh, he tweaked his hamstring again. Oh, he tweaked his. The guy can't do anything without tweaking his fucking hamstring. I don't know what it's made out of. It's made out of brisket. We just ordered brisket. Jamar Chase, welcome to the squadron.
With the 4th pick, your idiot league mates, I'm going with a guy I believe in. Might be controversial, don't know, but I'm taking Jaden Daniels.
In my heart of hearts, I think Hurts is slightly a better fantasy player just because he gets a rushing touchdown at least once a game. But I got to be honest, man, this is fantasy, and I just don't want to root for Jalen Hurts on Sundays. I really don't. And so I took Jaden Daniels. I feel good about it, and we're going to move on from there. I don't know the exact strategy, but this is kind of why I wanted to be in the middle of the draft. I'm just going to let the players fall to me that fall to me, and I'm going to scoop up those good value picks, guys who I want on my team. You know, last year I made some mistakes taking guys that it was like, oh, he's a good value here, good value there. While I still kind of want to do that, I also want to make sure I have guys on my team that I want to watch on Sunday, and I'm setting that precedent with Jaden Daniels.
All right, draft day, Johnny Manziel. Jack Attack is back for year 2. Successful run last year to the championship. A lot of haters, a lot of doubters. Obviously, swindled Tone in that big Josh Allen for Derek Carr trade. RIP Derek Carr.
Oh, well, you have Josh Allen.
Let's go. It did it. You put it through?
Oh, shit. If Derek Carr goes back to being a pumpkin, I will fly to New Orleans and beat the shit out of him.
Not in the league no more, so I can't obviously get a QB1 in exchange for Derek Carr from Tony this year. But I ended up with the number 5 pick, and I'm actually kind of excited about that because I think there's a lot of value in some of the quarterbacks in the mid to late rounds. I love Jordan Love. I like Tua this year. I like Caleb Williams. I like Dak. I like a lot in that range. I think there's going to be a lot of overreactions to last year. It's a 1-year sample size that this league has. I think people are going to be like, quarterbacks, right? Because they remember how Allen and Lamar finished the season. I actually think there's a ton of value in the non-quarterbacks this year. At the number 5 pick, I think it is going to go some version of Allen, Lamar, Hurts, Daniels. I'm hoping to get Bijan. Bijan is my RB1, especially in PPR this year. I think CMC could have a big year. I'm kind of off Saquon. I don't think he's going to have like a disastrous year, but I just don't think he's my RB1. So hopefully I end up with Bijan. I'm able to stack some quarterbacks later in those mid to late rounds. And then similar to last year, I was all in on Terry McLaurin. I'm running it back this year with the same model, and I'm going with Calvin Ridley. So that's my player. This was a difficult pick as Sir Jalen Hurts did carry me to the championship last season. And I think he's in store for a big year. But my number 1 player on the board is Bijan Robinson.
Damn. Like on the board over who you got taken or left?
Left.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a best player available.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yo, is Neighbors healthy?
I don't think you talked to his hand.
No one's healthy. That's why I had to get Jamar and get out to watch.
How's Neighbors back?
It's not good.
Yo,
It's not good.
Toe is cooked.
Like the scoreboard?
Joe's locked in.
Yeah. He's got green.
Yeah.
He could just.
All right, 6th pick. I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs.
Whoa!
Amir, right? Wow.
Wow.
What the hell?
Yeah, don't start. All right, well, defending champ on a layup.
JL? Does he?
Does he? Where does JL rank Jalen Hurts in his top 10 quarterbacks?
JL's been known to brick layups at times.
Where is he?
I've been known to break.
6th overall pick. Look, last year wasn't great. Won 2 games. This year, still not great. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just going athletes. I'm picking great athletes. And I mean, with the 6th pick, Jahmyr Gibbs was on the board. I took Jahmyr Gibbs. Am I going to look back on this in about 5 weeks, 10 weeks, and be like, why the fuck did I take Jalen Hurts? Probably. But it is what it is. I'm going athletes. I took 2 QBs last year in the first 4 rounds, and they didn't do shit for me. So I'm just going receivers and running backs right now. We'll worry about the quarterbacks later. And whatever happens, happens. Jahmyr Gibbs, 106. Do I feel great about it? I'll let you know after week 1 if I feel great about it.
Look at those calves.
The defending champion.
Tuck into the
Stickers
shorts.
in the other room.
Tuck that shirt into them shorts. Yeah. Oh, man.
He's got
orange.
New York.
All right, boys.
Nope.
Thank you, Joe, wherever you are. Thank you for taking Jahmyr Gibbs, because I'm taking Jalen motherfucking Hurts, baby.
There was a lot of me that thought Mahomes was going to be the sticker flipped over there.
You need Cavs to do push.
Wow.
I got us.
That just happened.
Cavs of Destiny, baby. JL Garofalo. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Champion JL Garofalo from the Cavs of Destiny. The championship winning Cavs of Destiny, baby. I took Jalen Hurts to start, which feels like a little bit chalk, but they're doing some weird shit out there. I'm not gonna lie. Jahmyr Gibbs already went before Jalen Hurts. This is a super flex league, in case you forgot. That's okay. Jalen Hurts, we're gonna push. We're gonna push Jalen Hurts all the way to a back-to-back championship, baby. But now that I proved something, I just want to prove it again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to beat them mercilessly again. The feeling I want them to feel is helplessness. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the feeling I want them to feel when they play fantasy football against me.
Ooh. Oh, quickly going for that Bryce Young sticker.
Dude, he was walking there like someone was going to beat him to it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Green bean.
Yeah, J-Mo might be cooking. Oh, this shit. He got yellow.
He got yellow. He got yellow.
I called my shot all off season, and I'm going to do it here. I'm going with my wide receiver 1 and CeeDee Lamb.
All right.
Wow.
Dub.
Let him cook.
Number 6 ranked player in the BDGE Superflex PPR rankings.
Really?
At the
That is what you call a value
At the
pick.
108. Two spots
who
of value.
overdrafted?
Everyone but me and Gut. It's bad picks littered all over the board right now.
No, who are the 2 players?
I think I just had the running backs behind the top wide receivers, yeah.
You know how many, like, Targies Bijan's getting this year, though?
Yeah, do you know how many wins we're not getting this year?
Really?
4.
Okay, stop.
You look like you're being escorted to a maximum security prison. What's up, K-Stone?
Win the 9th pick.
With the 9th pick in the draft, if you don't stand on something, you have nothing to stand on. Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
Goat.
A lot of running backs in the first round.
I saw that. Good pick. Good pick.
Fuck Joe Burrow. There's Dynasty. There's Redraft. And when those worlds collide, we take Ashton Genty.
Woo! Wow. The Rook.
Does he know this isn't Dynasty?
He's Dynasty brain.
That's number 21 in the BDGE draft guide.
Ew.
This thing on? I went ahead and took Shock the World, Ashton Genty at the 101. Feel like this year his workload is going to be ridiculous, and for me at the back at the 110, shockingly, right? So at the 110, I get the same pick as I got last year.
Yellow.
Gotta be Jefferson.
The 111, I'm going to take Danger Russ's teammate, Malik Neighbors.
Whoa! My man is off the seed oils.
Glad I didn't update the injury report for the draft guide today.
Did we change the league to Dynasty? I don't. What did I?
Yeah, we did. Any bets?
Or-
Going Burrow, Jefferson for sexy.
Burrow for sure. Here comes the sexual. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Burrow Jefferson. Go ahead.
All right. With the 12th and 13th pick, Judge Sexual selects Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then.
Nice stack.
Give a speech.
Wow, so in a wild turn of events, Adam and J-Mo come in clutch for me, taking Neighbors and Genty over Burrow and Jefferson. I mean, it's just easy picks. How do you pass up Burrow and Jefferson at the turn? I'm so happy with that. We ended up getting 2 of our top 11 guys and didn't have to dip into the next tier. Let's go.
I feel like heads are way more locked in this year and like less content.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like all y'all are like just bugging over draft rankings. Like just pick
Literally only your brother.
Look at him.
Gut's like streaming
Gut's
a
like-
video game right now.
All right. You guys know
You're back up?
I'm a fan of Rodgers. I'm a fan of Russ. I'm a fan of the vets. That's why Matthew Stafford's got one more with Puka Nacua.
Whoa, I thought you were taking Stafford. Holy fuck.
I thought you were taking DK Metcalf.
That's a great stack there, Stan.
Aaron Rodgers.
Idiot league mate Jamison Trahan here. Made the playoffs last year. This year I had the 111 in the draft. Last year I had the 112 and then switched to the 6. And something tells me this year getting the 111 told me I'm just supposed to be in the back for a reason. Back-to-back years, 11's my favorite number. I thought about trading, but the 11 spot's meant for me. And with my first 2 picks, it hurt me to not go quarterback, but I took Malik Neighbors and Puka Nacua. 2 guys that are all world talents. Puka Nacua, greatest rookie wide receiver season ever. Malik Neighbors was basically all pro as his rookie in his first year, and that's what I ended up with. Don't know if I love it. I would have preferred to have a quarterback out the gate. Now I'm going to try. I don't want to like give away my strategy and then it doesn't happen, but I would love if I could somehow, when I get my next picks, attack QB, get like my guys between Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, Justin Herbert. If I could get one of those 3, I'll be psyched. But for right now, wide receivers are checked off. I don't love not having running backs either. So if next round I could go QB running back I like to be diversified. I like to know like I don't have any crazy weak spots. I think that's the route I'm going to take. If for some reason QBs and everyone flies, I'm also not against taking Bowers in round 3 or 4. Feel good about how I started. 2 young guys with 2 old quarterbacks. I'm someone that loves the vets. I'm still loving some 2010s football. I'm relying on Russell Wilson. I'm relying on Matthew Stafford. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe some Pittsburgh Steelers will end up on my team later because I can't refuse Aaron Rodgers. But for now, 2 young studs at wide receiver, and we ride.
Whoa,
Throwing it back. Love that. More of that, Case.
See what I'm saying?
You're up next.
Some things stay the same. In the second round, we take Amon-Ra St. Brown again.
Hate that.
I love that pick.
Hate that.
So underrated.
I knew there was going to be a bunch of receivers on the way back. I was hoping Neighbors was going to make it to me there. J-Mo, of course, broke my heart with the very next pick. Got Amon-Ra again in the second round. So we are on our way to having a similar team to miss the playoffs. But we're going to keep big energy, big things coming here for the big dogs. We are coming back. We're coming to take JL's spot. We're coming to take Sexual spot. Sexual still in Canada, can't even make the draft. So we're ready to go. Big things popping. And there's some teams that I'm already worried about, just not mine.
Similar to Gut, I got my wide receiver 1 for my boy back there, Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh,
Hate that.
Someone's about to get a gift.
We're just off the quarterbacks this
Someone's
year,
going to
huh?
get a gift. That's why I faded. That's why you got to be smart.
All right, we are halfway through round 2. I have my first 2 picks in. Saquon, I got at the 9 slot, and then on the comeback, I got BTJ. If I'm being honest, I wanted CD with my first pick, but I really like Saquon. I feel like everyone on Saquon is like, oh, he can't do it again this year. Everyone thinks the Eagles are going to be dominant again. He's healthy. So I see no reason why that doesn't happen again. So I like Saquon, would have wanted CD, but other than that, I love Saquon. I was never taking Joe Burrow, that absolute fraud. And then on the comeback, BTJ was the guy I wanted so badly. I know Gut is surprised that I didn't take Nico, but for me, BTJ, I'm all in on the Jags. Liam Cohn, I want to get Trevor Lawrence and get that stack later in the draft. I think BTJ is going to be a league winner this year.
You gotta be smart. Oh my God. I'm landing a fucking stud muffin.
Dude, same. Now I wish I didn't trade with Tony. Literally happy for you.
Gut with the I can't believe that guy fell to me.
I didn't think you would get back to me, but I'm going to take the value here and go Nico Collins.
Yep.
Freaky Neat?
Number 12 on the BDGE draft guide.
Ooh.
Wow, that seems high.
Gut is just destroying the value
But
right
only
now.
20 on sleepers.
This is right after my second round pick. I went Nico Collins, CeeDee Lamb. I feel really good about those 2 picks.
I'm not thinking too much. I'm more going with my guys. As you guys have seen in content, especially if you watch the BDG Bets content, you've seen I've been Offensive Player of the Year, already put in a slip Nico Collins. I already put in a slip for CeeDee Lamb to lead the league in receiving yards. Like, these are my guys. Like, those two have been my Offensive Player of the Year picks from day one. So me getting two of my guys pretty much off the rip, I feel awesome about. Am I a little worried stacking receiver early? No, because it's a 3 wide receiver draft. So if I get 3 wide receivers coming up and I can get back on them later on, because I feel like there's some good depth at wide receiver this year, so I'm not feeling too pressed about it. So I feel really good about those two. I think my wide receiver 3 can be more flexible. These next 2 picks I'm going to have to go probably quarterback, running back route, studs on in those positions. But the way the room feels is it's going to be a very wide receiver heavy draft with a few running backs sprinkled in. I think Chase Brown's going to go this round. I would have to assume Kyron goes somewhere in this round. I think there's going to be definitely some more running backs sprinkled in here, and hopefully on the back end. I think next round I'm just going to reach. I'm going to try to reach and stack. I think reaching for Dak to pair with CD is worth it. So maybe I'll do that in round 3. If I can maybe get him around 4. I know Sexy loves Dak Prescott, so maybe I won't get him there, but we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of the main approach right now.
Don't miss the run on wide.
3 wide receivers is get them before they're gone.
Yeah, 3 wide receivers. BTJ? You like him? No.
Over Nico?
Hate.
Last time you hated a receiver pick, it was Jamar Chase, brother. Like, we just
Is that true?
There's nothing to build.
I
And
think
T.
that was
Higgins
him.
too. Yeah, you guys hated both of them.
T. Higgins.
Play the tape. Play the tape, Joe. I'm pretty sad I traded with you, Tony. Look, yeah, let's have a conversation about it.
Okay.
Good talk.
Are you taking a nap in there? I'd be an obnoxious prick too.
It's going Brock.
I would like to choose Brockathy Bowers,
All right.
tight end, Las Vegas Raiders.
Interesting selection.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Brock
Purdy.
Purdy.
Yes, sir, Joe.
206. Taking Drake London.
Great pick. Great pick.
Wow.
Not letting
kinda
me
thought
get the Falcon stackeroni.
I kind of thought I could get him in like early 3rd.
With my second pick, I'm going with Mr. McCaffrey.
There it is.
Thank
What about
God.
Brian Robinson? People aren't talking about that.
Yeah, that didn't play out. That's not Christian McCaffrey.
Hey.
I was gonna pull it off.
Yo,
and
lock
be like,
that
Christian
in.
McCaffrey, lock it in.
Now, he made the roster though, Jack.
Wait, you did that for a bit?
Wait, did Jack not take McCaffrey?
No, he took McCaffrey.
It's just won't come off.
Just put on the other one. Don't take Luke anyway.
Put it underneath that
Put
one.
both of them on.
No, I was gonna like
Asshole.
rip Luke off and show that.
So Christian is underneath.
Christian's underneath, which is the official.
Sexy, put Luke in there.
All right, interesting.
Don't be.
Taking the king, Derrick Henry.
Devon A-Chain.
You like A-Chan over Henry?
Would have been a tough decision. I would have been upset if you took A-Chan, I think. I would have taken Henry, because, like, Henry, but...
Yeah.
So I thought Nick was going to take. Now I'm going to take him, Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See,
Damn
it
it.
allowed me not to... Brown was my next running back, but I didn't want to go double Cincinnati there, really.
I hate Chase Brown. I think Nate's having a disaster class.
I love Chase Brown.
Hey, how could he have a disaster?
The last time he said that, it was the best stack in the league.
Best stack in the league who made the playoffs? Wait, did I beat you in the playoffs?
All right,
I
young Ronald
3-0
Stain.
swept? Did I 3-0 sweep
Dude, it
you
is. I
last
don't like
year?
it.
Did I
I
3-0
don't like the
sweep
turn.
you? I'm just asking. Did that happen? Did I 3-0 sweep you? That's nasty.
At the turn,
Got orange.
I will be taking Sir Patrick Mahomes II
That's a good one.
and A.J. Brown.
Yeah. Good
Damn.
picks, good picks.
I like those. Yeah, I think so.
You didn't want to give AJ the second round pick.
All right, we are back here from the 2-3 turn. I will be honest, I'm very shocked at how wide receiver heavy this room is right now, where it felt like for a stretch there, it was like 12 receivers and within like 13, 14 picks. You guys, I mean, not you guys. People on my channel know I love wide receivers, but I thought we would get something at the turn there. So the 2-3 turn was actually a little bit tricky, where I felt like Mahomes is a value. I had Mahomes as a mid-second in this format. We already took Lamar. So doubling up on quarterback there is tough, especially because it seems like this league is going to maybe sleep on quarterback. We might get to this 4-5 turn and like a quarterback on the board and have to pass, but the way things went, I just didn't really like having to pass on Mahomes there. I do think that he's going to bounce back. Like, he could just be MVP Mahomes. And then the second pick, like, for me, Mahomes is pretty easy. And then it was really close for me between A.J. Brown and Bucky Irving, going running back or wide receiver there. And just with the way people are valuing wide receivers, I think it might dry up by the time it gets to 4 or 5. So I locked in A.J. Brown. We have 3 verified good players on good offenses. See what comes back to us at the 4 or 5. I think there's going to be some running back value that'll allow us to pass on the quarterbacks and sleep soundly about it, but I'm not sure. This is interesting.
I like that. Lamar and Mahomes feels like a good stack.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
I actually went with Henry
Except for
over
Mahomes. Good
Mahomes.
turn,
I was like
otherwise,
so torn between those two. But I thought there was a better chance Mahomes would make it back than Henry.
Third round, Marquise, Bucky, Irving.
Oh, okay.
I done thought about him here.
If he's healthy all year, it'll pay off. Hate the double running back stack, but best available player in the BDGE draft guide. Wow. Josh Jacobs.
You're king. You're fucking king.
3 rounds in the books. I think we're at the 306. Like I predicted, I went with the receiver up front because I knew what I said, play the clip back. They're going to go with those 5 QBs, and then we're going to see a big drag on where no one hits them. So I think I'm going to be able to pepper, QB like 8 to 16 over the next like 3 or 4 rounds. Boys are turning into fucking brisket for me. I'll say, 3rd round, Jacobs. I don't love going like super heavy running back early, but there's just so much receiver depth in this year in particular now. There's going to be dudes like, I'll be able to get probably Ridley, Rome, some of those guys. Even like Pickens, Zay Flowers will probably drop to like the 6th, 7th, 8th round. So if those guys end up being my wide receiver 3s and whatnot, we're gonna be all right. But right now we got Jamar, Achane, and Jacobs. So I like the combination of guys there. Jacobs not like a PPR stud, obviously, but he just lives on the goal line. Guy just scores touchdowns weekly. Every single time he steps on the field, he's also stepping into the end zone. Achane, monster, calf, whatever. I don't know. You got to take risks, I guess. Achane was the next guy up on my board. We put together a PPR monster between the first 2 picks. So now I get to chill on running backs for a while. I think like my next running back could probably be a dude in the 8th, 9th.
Round 3. Already fucking hate this pick, but it feels like the right thing to do. I'm taking Lad McConkey.
Ladster. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 I was torn back and forth with.
All right, so I just made my 3rd round pick. We're in the middle of the 3rd. I ended up getting Derrick Henry in the 2nd. I was really contemplating between him and Patrick Mahomes. I thought that there was a better chance Mahomes would make it around or like 8 more picks. Derrick Henry felt like he was going to go soon if I didn't take him. A lot less quarterbacks going this year than last year. I'm kind of surprised. It feels like people are a little off quarterbacks right now. Middle 3rd round, Baker's still there. Bo Nix was still there. It was kind of enticing, but there are a lot of quarterbacks I feel comfortable with, even way down the board. Decided not to go with a 2nd quarterback here. I really like Kyron Williams this year. I also like Jonathan Taylor. Those are 2 running backs that I think I like as players more than Lad McConkey. As a team build thing, I don't want 2 running backs right now because if a running back falls later in the draft, I want to feel like I have a spot for them and not already using my flex. And we start 3 wide receivers, so I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about Lad McConkey in the 3rd round. But again, it just feels like one of those things that you got to do what you got to do. It's the right pick more than a sexy pick right now, and we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Lad McConkey, 3rd round. Let's go.
I didn't want Lad. I just hate this range.
Yeah, it's not a good spot.
And I would take Taylor. Well, I guess I do need a second.
What do you pair with Luke
back.
McCaffrey here?
You do need a 2nd running back.
Bijan.
3 RBs could be a movie.
Could be a movie.
What are you going with?
I actually don't know.
Okay, this is awesome.
Yeah, I mean JT would be the pick here, but your team build kind of like puts you in a weird spot.
I'm between McBride, Taylor, and Nix. 3rd round. Run the rock, boys. John. Yeah, I'm going to go make a confession. All right, we're halfway through round 3, and when I came on here, I said I was going to stick to my guns with the late QB strategy, and then I was shocked that Hurts was not selected by my pick. And I had Hurts in my squad last year, and like the tush push is just it's a point machine. It's 6 points every fucking time. I also am the biggest Eagles hater in the world, but I had Hurts on my fantasy team. He's on my dynasty team. Like, I love him in fantasy. He's great. I even think he's going to be better this year. I think there's going to be more games they play from behind. I think he's going to score a lot of fantasy points, but I really like the top few running backs. And then after that, I think there's this cliff, which is why I went Bijan,
over him. And then again, I was in between Mahomes, McCaffrey. I was actually down on Mahomes and the Chiefs this year. Super Bowl hangover, that's definitely a thing. It feels like the Chiefs like have to dip down the same way that the Patriots and Brady did before they come back up. But there's a lot of hype behind the Chiefs right now, and I think that was getting in my head. So I was like, McCaffrey or Mahomes? I went McCaffrey. And then when it got back to me, I was probably going to go Ladd. Tony takes Ladd right before me. So I was between JT, Trey McBride, really those two, Bo Nix, but I really, like I said, I like Dak, I like Caleb, I like Jordan Love, like I like those back half mid QBs. So I went JT. So right now I've got Christian McCaffrey, Bijan, and Jonathan Taylor. I would be happy rolling with them. I still think I can fill out a solid roster, or I will be able to trade one of these stud running backs for some pieces later in the season. So that's the strategy, and I'm feeling okay.
Going back with him, he did me great last year. Kyron Williams.
I just picked. I hate everything. I hate my entire draft. I feel the same way I did last year. I'm lost. I'm confused. Every time I want to pick somebody, my gut tells me to pick somewhere else. So I'm just going. I've been going with my gut. So first round, Jahmyr Gibbs, then Drake London, then Kyron Williams. I don't feel good about any of that. I don't know why I did that. I was between Kyron Williams, McBride, and Bo Nix. And I had Bo Nix in my hand. I was about to do it. And then I switched it out for Kyron Williams. I had him last year. He was a stud. And then I traded him away because I needed to. I feel like I got two good running backs. I feel like I'm pretty happy with the two running backs. Now I'm just taking some wide receivers.
To no one paying attention. I'll take Amari and Hampton, baby.
Ew.
Yes, sir.
Ew.
All right. With my third round pick, no one gives a fuck. But I had him last year. I'm going to go with him again. Trey McBride.
I like Clint Kubiak. Give me JSN.
Nick, that was literally just for you.
No one's like paying attention.
Halfway through the third round here, this is looking very interesting how the draft board is shaping up. If you look at the first 6 people, there is so many running backs that they've taken. 4 of them have at least 2. There is 10 running backs between the 6 of them in the first 3 rounds. And meanwhile, the back half of the draft has only taken 2 running backs. 2 running backs. So this is going to be very interesting to see if people in the back half of this third round start to try and reach on running backs because so many have gone. I think I'm going to keep going with the best player available.
Going bike. It's Marvin Harrison Jr.
Wow. You are going with some players I hate. More so because Kyler is
Dynasty
the worst quarterback
Adam.
of all time.
He can't separate the dino.
Steen said he was going to break the draft.
We had
Break that shit.
a run of running backs go off, so I thought it's not worth reaching on this guy. But I'm going to do it anyways.
It's reaching on a guy.
And this is my guy.
Yes, sir.
No.
No.
My guy.
You have a red quarterback in your hand?
Red.
With Bo Nix and Baker Mayfield on the board.
This better be Trevor Lawrence.
Quarterback off the board.
This better be.
This better be Herbo.
Oh, wow.
Justin Herbert.
Let's go, Steve! Wow.
That's your guy.
All right.
Holy shit. I love that you stayed true to yourself, man. Way to stay true to yourself, J-Mo. Damn.
Sometimes you just got to take the best player available, Steen.
Give me T and give me Bo.
What the hell?
I love being behind Adam and J-Mo. They just take guys who aren't even on my board. Like, they are just going way down the list, and it's as if I'm picking 2 picks earlier. It is incredible. So we got T. Higgins, we got Bo Nix. You know, Bo Nix in the back of the third. This guy sometimes goes in like the second round of Superflex drafts. Quarterbacks are falling far, running backs going way up the board. I'm gonna take the value. I think there's gonna be a QB run coming. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 7, 8 quarterbacks go off the board by the time I'm on the clock again. So I'm fine with taking my QB2 here. We are set at quarterback.
Get your fucking guy season.
Let's go, Quentin Johnson stack.
This is the guy I thought about taking over Herbert. Different tier of running backs. I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker.
You must not have heard. Shit.
Week 4, when you hear running back, just call my line.
Herbo at the 311, Steen. Where'd he go? He went back in?
Jack talked me into this one because he says that he blows. Kyler Murray.
Wow.
Okay. The stacky
Yeah,
poo.
I mean, the stacky poo.
Game over.
Improved O-line. They addressed it in the draft. And Trent Williams? No. Who'd they get? Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah, no, fire. You're really tapped in this offseason.
I know.
Fire.
Why? Who's Trent Williams on?
Tunsil went to the Commanders.
Yeah. Terry McLaurin.
No Bill?
Dude, you didn't hear about touchdown regression for Terry?
Whoa. Bryce Young early.
Stop.
No.
Lacy Bate. No, I'm kidding. Dak Prescott.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Good stack.
You got C.
Way to stack them.
I'm ready to wrap this up.
Just auto drafted.
Everybody just auto draft the rest based on Ron's rankings.
All right, I didn't get Bucky. Fuck you, Nate.
You taking Mike?
So I'm taking Mikey.
Nice.
Mike Evans, wide receiver, Tampa Bay. Middle of round 4. I just took Mike Evans, my first wide receiver off the board. This draft has gone weird, y'all. All right, so the Jalen Hurts pick was the last time I talked to you. Things were looking good. The next pick, I might have tilted a little bit. I went Brock Bowers, tight end Brock Bowers. I'm not regretting the pick, but I wish I hadn't done the pick. I'm not regretting it, but I just wish I didn't do it. Mainly because of the way the board has fallen. It hasn't gone very tight end heavy. These guys are lower on tight ends, Brock Bowers in general. They're all drafting off the BDGE draft guide, bunch of idiots. So I went Brock Bowers, second round. So I got the Jalen Hurts value. Now I'm trying to make up some value on the skill positions, the flex positions, the running backs, the wide receivers. So in the third round, I went Amarian Hampton, baby. Biggest cast of this draft class. Let's go. And I'm feeling all right about this team now. It's going to be weird. I'm going to have to rebuild from here. But I got pretty solid value at the quarterback and tight end position. So that's a plus. And now I just really need to focus in on hammering out skill positions and quarterbacks.
He got 1,000 last
George
year.
Kittle.
How many games did he miss?
Good pick, Joe. Good pick, Joe.
How many? I know, but how many games did he miss?
It's green.
Wait, why is there another?
Justice. I mean Tyreek Hill.
Who did you put behind him? Who's behind
Stop doing that.
We cannot draft a Tyreek Hill.
We can't trust that that's not a player that we need.
I know. Justice in the field.
Tyreek.
Tyreek.
Not funny because I don't have Justice Hill stickering.
If you draft Justice Hill, I'll give you 5 fat.
Justice Hill's my late round go-to. All right, Tom.
Joe. Ron.
No.
Say it with
First
me.
jet.
J-E-T-S. Jets.
I don't even know which player it is.
Honestly, it'd be kind of cool. I wish it was. Now that I did that chant, I wish it wasn't a Jet. I wish it was like a Bill or something, but I'm going Garrett Wilson.
There you go. I rode with you.
I really thought you were about to be like.
I was like, damn, they really bought him. He's phenomenal right now if I just went James Cook or something. All right, it's the middle of the 4th round, and I'm so ashamed of myself. I took Garrett Wilson. Look, I don't know. I went into this draft with a list of dudes that, like, under no circumstance I was going to take. And, of course, I ended up taking one of them. Garrett Wilson and the Jets are going to be fucking horrific this year. Justin Fields gives me no fucking confidence. I already know I'm going to be watching games on Sunday being like, why the fuck did I take a wide receiver tied to Justin Fields? Garrett Wilson's cool. He's a great wide receiver himself, but he doesn't have a quarterback. This draft is already in shambles. I don't know what to do. The lack of quarterbacks being drafted is quite crazy, in my opinion. Baker's still here, Purdy's still here, Williams is still here, and we're getting close to the end of the 4th. So I think on the 5th I have to take a quarterback. Like, I got to stop taking players that I hate and just start taking dudes that God damn it. Right as I say that, fucking Nick took.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking still pretending to not know who I want. I want Mayfield or I want Purdy. I've got Purdy at QB8, Mayfield at QB9. They both have fucking injuries everywhere, all over the receiving core. I think I like Purdy more. Mayfield was so last year, you know what I mean?
You can throw touchdowns to Kittle.
Let's ride together.
No, let's ride.
Let's fucking ride, brother.
Let's ride.
See you in the championship.
Brockathy.
Brock Purdy.
Nate Dogg.
He's a stud. Like, he's actually
Jets.
Cam Ward is about to unlock Calvin Ridley.
Fuck, in the 4th? God damn.
I will be double tapping running back. James Cook and Trevion Henderson.
All right.
Ooh.
What's that?
For a second, I was upset that I took Mahomes. The way quarterbacks have fallen here, the Mahomes value isn't great, right? Like, I'm sitting here at the 4-5 turn, and Baker Mayfield's still on the board. Caleb Williams still on the board. I don't know. There's still Drake Mays out there. There's still plenty of quarterbacks I would have been fine taking here, but I got to be honest. I was sitting there hoping and praying that the plan was, and why I went A.J. Brown at the 2-3 is I was hoping 4-5 that we could just get 2 running backs. That was Kenneth Walker, Trevion Henderson, James Cook, Kyron Williams. We get 2. I sprint up to the podium. We make those 2 picks. Now, 2 running backs. We got an anchored in wide receiver 1. We got both our quarterbacks locked up. And now the rest of the draft, we can just kind of take shots at wide receiver, maybe 1 stab at running back, a couple stabs at tight end. And I feel good. And honestly, with Mahomes and Lamar, I'm kind of betting on them to be so good that I might just mess around and not draft another quarterback. We'll see how it goes. But it's me checking in. I look like a goof today, man. I look like a fucking goof. I don't know, dude. People are calling me an accountant. People are calling me substitute teacher. People are calling me an auditor, used car salesman.
I mean, can we dock Ron 10 Fab for that sticker placement?
The only one who needs to get no. The only person who needs to get docked for stickers today.
That's
is fucking
obviously, definitely,
Of all the people wanting to dock for stickers,
that is criminal. But I fixed that shit.
No, don't. I don't think that's how that.
Unless you can come up with a good reason, like, yo, Trayvon's going
leave it.
sideways this year.
I don't think that's how the adhesive works.
He might fuck you up sideways. Hey.
Of all the people to be mad about sticker placement is crazy.
No, that's true. Look, the turn is tough. I got 2 stickers in my head.
Ben Johnson is about to unlock Caleb Williams.
Nice.
Damn it. Love that. All right, we're at the start round 5, and I am actually feeling very, very good. The board is falling to me. I'm getting guys where I value them. Might have reached a little bit for Calvin Ridley on that last turn. Jack was trying to get in my head a little bit. He's an idiot. Ridley's going to be unlocked by Cam Ward. And then I got Caleb in the 5th round. I got my quarterbacks, got my running backs. Now we got to work on wide receiver. But loving this draft compared to last year. Feel a lot more confident. Things are humming.
Can I just ask you something real quick? Like, you knew you were getting Caleb, right? Did you consider, like, DJ Moore there?
Wow. I like Ridley more than Moore.
So, like, how does Caleb Williams get unlocked and his wide receiver 1 doesn't ball out? No, I'm genuinely curious, your thought process.
I don't need to explain myself.
Sorry, Stain. This is the first player I've picked off the BDG rankings and jumped.
Come on.
Wow. That hurt?
No. Sorry.
How did you let that happen?
Old man still got it. Devontae.
Fuck! Yo, this motherfucker is taking all my picks. Only 1 sticker because Ray was not on the sheets. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, they gonna see me riding dirty. Can we just talk about the character in my wide receiver room?
Tyreek and Rashi?
It's just...
I mean, you have the most outstanding running back room out there, though.
Baker Mayfield.
Fire.
Joe is running the rock. Joe does not want to win the league. He just doesn't want to be last. He's got the Jets defense of 2023.
Cohen's like a master of the screen game, I feel like. I think they're going to use him a lot.
Yeah, but
better.
Hunter's
All right,
a screen
Cavs of Destiny will do what Tony was not strong enough to do. Uh-oh.
Ew.
Breece Hall pass, baby.
Go.
Good luck, brother.
Yo, you are drafting the worst fucking fantasy team of all time. Cut is that's because another player fell to go.
I'm going to just take the stack here again and go CJ Stroud.
Wow. Here we go. Big dog's up. Back to take another disaster.
He's back.
He just had to return the text to his girlfriend. He's not the good.
That might be the craziest thing I've
Jesus Christ.
No.
Boo this man.
Like, I feel like.
Boo.
When do I get the jump?
Right now.
3, 2, 1. Say your name.
I'm allowed to jump you, so I need you to. Okay, all right.
Like it one bit.
All right, so you got it? Who got it? All right.
There we go with.
I don't like it, but I'm going Jared Goff.
No Ben Johnson, no rushing upside. Just fucking ducks and ducks.
The Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith.
I love that.
It's your boy.
It's Drake. It's the Drake.
It's your
meme
boy.
every time. It's the Drake meme.
No?
I don't think. I need a balanced team, 2 wide receivers, a QB. Now my second running back, James Conner.
Nice. Fuck.
Damn, Sexy gonna get it. He's gonna go double running back here. He goes Kamara, Chuba, I bet.
Or Mims.
Go ahead.
All right, we
Did that just die?
No, I turned off his. I turned
Fuck,
off his.
that was so much better.
He took Xavier. Go ahead. Say it again.
took Alvin Kamara and Xavier Worthy.
All right, we got Kamara and Worthy. I'm not super excited about it. I don't like drafting a really old running back, but I needed somebody in the running back position. Kamara, full PPR. That's a good floor right there. And Worthy, I was really deciding between Worthy and Sutton. I wanted to take both of them, but I just couldn't go 4 wide receivers, no running backs. It was too risky. I decided to go Worthy, even though I could have had the stack with Nix and Sutton. Worthy I think he has so much upside. Dominant down the stretch last year. Rice, I could see him be, like, he's probably gonna get suspended. I'd be surprised if he wasn't suspended. So once he's out of there, Worthy is gonna be a monster. I'm okay with the picks. I'm not super excited about it though.
Just another my guy, Jordan Love.
Fuck.
All right. Per a source, this player has an upside this season. Rome Odunze.
Fudge.
Who's your source? That's fucking nuts.
Currently beefing, but the BDGE guide.
This guy single-handedly provided me one of the best nights of my entire life, so I'm going to put my faith into him. Justin Fields.
No. Way better. I think he's having a hard time taking Chuba here. He doesn't like Chuba this year.
Yeah.
Panthers fan, and he hasn't taken a
But
running
it
back
is,
yet.
yeah.
It's a good value here, though. And Gut's all about his values.
Would he go Pickens or he went?
Oh, that's the other thing that put him in a blender. Chuba versus Pickens. It's tough for him, yeah.
Out of toilet paper on draft day is an absolute calamity. Do we have any other roles anywhere now?
Hey, here.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard.
I actually don't like Chuba this year, so I'm not going Chuba. I'm going to go with Tony Pollard.
Ooh.
Wow. Sharp.
I love TP. Casey would like some TP right now, that's for sure.
The Cavs of Destiny are taking probably the smallest calves they could find. Jameson Williams.
Wow. Okay.
Little baby chicken calves, but that's okay.
A lot of people have him as a massive breakout this year.
Second wide receiver, Cortland Sutton.
Motherfucker.
Drake Mack.
Dude, now see, that's how
I
you
got him 6'7".
See the difference? That's how you go no quarterback. 0 quarterback strat to get Drake May is phenomenal.
Is that 0 quarterback? QB5 is 0 quarterback?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now it isn't.
All right, Ben Johnson, let's see what you can do. Give me DJ Moore.
Hey.
Love that.
A
love
vet.
that. Let's just say if I were drafting, I would first put a Kenny Pickett sticker on top.
I know what he means now.
My wide receiver, too. Georgie Picklestains.
Picklestains.
Dude.
All right, now crash out.
Let's go, Gut. Let's go, Gut.
That's big.
Pickens and Nick is back. Last time I saw Pickens and Nick together, Nick told me and everyone else he wanted to jump out a window.
I want to kill him.
Let's go, Big Nate. Let's go, Big Nate. Olamide Zacchaeus.
Thought about putting Jalen over him to be the funny guy, but I'm just going to put up Ted McMillan.
Nice.
That wouldn't work. Yeah.
High upside. That one definitely.
Let's go, Ronald Steen, yo.
Let's
go, Ronald Steen, yo.
I wanted Pickens and Ted. I'll just be real with everybody. But it's all.
Oh, Ron's. Okay, I know who Ron is taking. At least one of them. He's gonna take Hunter with one of them.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's.
Which I'd like to.
That's a great call.
You think he goes Zay? Or he don't care?
No, he's been talking every time I've watched anything content. He's been just
actually the one thing we filmed
in there.
This
He was going crazy.
T-Hunt, yeah.
I was on the same page, but
Let's go, Ronald McDonald.
Don't let us down here. I know
Two
exactly
yellows.
what's about to happen. 2 yellows.
I came into this office
3
months ago.
Yep.
And I talked up Travis Hunter, and then we're going Zay Flowers as well.
Nick,
it's a good.
We at least knew.
You're giving Zay the spot.
Veteran leadership in the locker room.
And sorry, that turn was at which rounds?
6 and 7 simultaneously.
There's just time lapse and just pause every time. I'm like, we're done. I'm good to stop it right now. What the hell?
This guy can take some shots and keep moving forward.
Ricky Pearsall.
Ricky P.
We're into the 7th round. Still feeling pretty good. Tony absolutely dogged me taking DJ Moore for his 4th wide receiver. I had the stack right there with Caleb. I was going to throw it in Jack's dumb face because he said I should have taken him in the 5th. Tony, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's playing his trade bullshit games again this year. But we get Tet, high upside. We get Ricky P, high upside. So not feeling super great about my wide receivers. Kind of the same thing as last year, but feeling much stronger, feeling better everywhere else. So we're hunting for upside with the wide receivers. I'd rather shoot for upside with a wide receiver, reach for somebody late, than a quarterback or a running back like some of these dudes are doing. So still feeling good. Just wish Tony hadn't done that, but we keep trucking.
This is where it all goes downhill. As soon as you got to convince yourself that you're taking him for the right fucking value, you know you made the worst pick of all time. Yeah.
Value town.
I'm going to take Chuba. I mean, he can't fall that much further.
I was getting worried. I was ready to run over. I was getting worried.
No matter what,
I would have to do the same thing.
It's not going to be the worst Chuba transaction in league history.
That's great point.
Sexy. Who's as you're making picks for everybody? Whose team is your favorite right now?
You like Casey's team?
Casey's team is probably bottom half. I like the BTJ pick. I like the JSN pick, but fade Jets no matter what.
They actually aren't bad when they're like a 1 p.m. trap game. They They like getting involved. They like getting to 6 or 7 wins. They just can't handle it when they're the talk of the town. Who's the wide receiver 2 on the Jets?
Garrett Wilson.
Who's wide receiver 1?
Garrett Wilson.
I feel like I end up with this dude every year. David Montgomery. Oh my God. Nick did me so dirty taking Chuba Hubbard at the 703. That was kind of the only dude that I really wanted just to fill out my squad because I had Henry as the RB1. I had a wide receiver 1, 2, 3, and a flex. If I could have had Chuba Hubbard right there, I would have been so ecstatic and loved my team. Ended up going with David Montgomery, who I'm okay with. He does feel like a tier below Chuba Hubbard, though, so it's a little unfortunate. I still like David Montgomery. He feels really safe. I guess I'm okay with him as my running back, too, considering that my wide receivers feel pretty good. And I have Jaden Daniels, too. But, man, I would have been so hyped for Chuba Hubbard right there. Whatever, we move on. It's going to be interesting to see what quarterbacks are going to be there in the back of the 8th round. But I need a second quarterback, so we'll see.
You got to make a pick, brother.
I know. I'm just thinking.
Just take Waddle and be done with it. Just take Miami.
This could be a disastrous strategy here.
You got both fucking...
Wait, hold on. Did I just pick the cone of the year?
I still believe in Rodgers. Metcalf.
Fuck you, Joe.
Who did he take?
Who?
Okay.
All right, I'm about 6 or 7 picks away from my 7th round pick, and I have 3 guys that I'm eyeing right now. RJ Harvey, TJ Hawkinson, Emeka Egbuka. I really would love to get 2 of those guys, but even just 1 would be great value at the end of the 7th.
All right, boys, the Cavs of Destiny take RJ Harvey. 7. We're almost through round 7 here. I know I said last time we're going to right this ship, and I think we fucking did it. I think we did it, boys. I think we righted this ship. Maybe not. It's actually pretty questionable. There's been 3 rounds since then. 3 picks I've made since that point in time. I took Breece Hall. I know. Listen, just wait. Breece Hall, Jameson Williams, and RJ Harvey. Sniped the fuck out of Gut on RJ Harvey.
What happened, Gut?
I wanted RJ Harvey. I thought there was no chance he took him. But now I have options. I'm thinking about reaching, but I don't know if I want to. I like Tracy a lot. I need running backs, but it's also a 3 wide receiver.
I feel this is the first time I've ever seen you in shambles.
No, yeah. I normally don't get shoved like that, but when push comes to shove, I guess I gotta take just my guy. Going with my guy here.
Since I got sniped, I'm going to pivot. I'm going to go with Mecca.
You're good now. Wow, good pick.
Who'd you get?
Good pick.
Got sniped on DK Metcalf right before RJ Harvey, but sniped Gut, and that felt pretty good. This is a little bit of a weird squad. This isn't conventional. This isn't a conventional super flex powerhouse that I was expecting, but it is a powerhouse nonetheless. My running backs are something. Amari Hampton, Breece Hall, and RJ Harvey. That's either going to turn out super well for me this year or it is not.
If Jack's out on him, that means I'm in on him. Give me Sam Laporta.
Yo, why are you being quiet?
I assumed I got sniped when the orange sticker came off, but TJ Hockenstein.
Sorry. All right, last year in the 7th round, I took my wide receiver 3, and it was a Packers wide receiver, and I'm running it back.
Wow.
Matthew Golden.
The Golden
What?
Kid.
Good choice.
I love that pick, Jay. I'm not going to lie. I love that pick. Especially with the love stack.
Yeah, no, that was him or Scenes.
All right, I'm taking Pacheco and Tracy.
Hate what just happened. Absolutely hate it. All of my guys went Harvey and then Hawkinson. I wanted Golden too. JMO took him 1 pick before. It's like I had 4 guys who I was locked in on. Luckily, I did get Pacheco, which I kind of like. I think he's going to be back to the #1 guy in Kansas City. But Tracy, I like Tracy, but I would have rather taken one of these couple guys going right before. Would have liked my team a lot better. It's not horrible. I now like my running back room. We don't have any of those elite talents, but we got 3 guys who are going to be pretty dominant within their room.
All right, like I said, balance, 3 running backs, 3 receivers, 2 QBs, DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, that's a banger. That's a banger. That's a banger. Swift is the guy.
I wanted Swift or Pacheco, and I wanted one of them to get drafted and not.
I love Swift this year.
And I just took Matthew Golden and DeAndre Swift to be my wide receiver 3 and running back 3. Right now, through the draft, I have the most balanced team as far as like evened out position numbers. I have 3 wide receivers, 3 running backs, 2 QBs. That's extremely even. I don't have a tight end, but a lot of other teams are like 4 wide receivers, 4 running backs. Me, symmetry. I feel good about both these guys being my 3rd option. I don't love Swift, the player, but that has not mattered throughout his entire career. Detroit, fantasy relevant. Philly, 1,000-yard rusher, fantasy relevant. Last year, Chicago, not very good, fantasy relevant. And now that he's with Ben Johnson, look, I don't think he's a great running back, but the Bears didn't really address bringing in other RBs this offseason. Ben Johnson's worked with them before, and again, he's just my RB3, my flex spot for now. I like him in the Matthew Golden, taking the Packers wide receiver 1, 1st-round wide receiver, stacking with Jordan Love. One thing I didn't talk about that I should have pretty early on is I took Justin Herbert in the 3rd round. I think I might have been able to get him when I had another pick in the 5th on the way back, so I could have taken him not the 3rd or 4th turn, but on the 5th. He might have still been there, but he's my guy, and I believe in him. And to be honest, looking at the entire picks, the entire board between Herbert and my 5th-round pick, there's not a single other guy I would have wanted over him, besides maybe Trevor Lawrence. I thought about going T-Law and then trying to get Herbert in round 5, but didn't work out. Still feel good about my QBs. My entire team is guys I like. The running back room, I feel like it's fragile. Like Kenneth has had injury history. James is older and has injury history. And Swift, I don't believe, is that great. But situationally, they're all in good spots. My wide receivers I like. My QBs I love. Feel good. Feel really good.
I knew J-Mo was going to take my heart right there. So we're going to make a terrible decision. Last year, I took a quarterback tight end stack here, and it worked out terribly. So we're doing it again. TJ Hockenson pairing with JJ McCarthy.
Dub.
Yeah, you need help, brother.
It all depends on him because I think he's going running back. I need running back. If he goes Aaron Jones, I'm going Jaworski, Merritt, Bill. If he doesn't go Jones, then we're going.
Oh, you didn't pick somebody yet?
No.
Oh, I thought he went back.
Fucking fumbling with himself. This is everything. When I come in here, I know exactly. I have 2 guys in mind, or sometimes just 1 guy that I don't think they're gonna pick. And last time, I'm happy with Emeka though. Happy with Emeka. I just need to hammer down this flex in the running back position. There's a lot of wide receiver value still out there.
Yo, today! Chop, come on!
Where you going?
Fucking Aaron Jones, man. Fucking hate it.
Why, is that who you wanted?
Yes! I didn't want him, so I'm sorry I have to do this to you. This is not what I wanted. I wanted fucking Pacheco or fucking.
Literally, like, this could not, like, you couldn't script this of back-to-back. Like, I literally come, say to the camera who I'm picking, and then just gets taken. We're going Bill.
He's got an RB.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, you should say it even quieter.
Just wait on the field and get your running back. I wanted fucking Pacheco or Swift.
Things have not really gone my way. I liked my next two picks with JSN and McLaurin, but then things started going downhill. I really wanted T-Law to get BTJ, but it seems like that wasn't going to happen where he got drafted and then the quarterbacks who got taken before my next pick, but that hurt. I didn't feel strongly about Goff, but like he has high floor, low ceiling. So then on the comeback, I took Fields, who's high ceiling, low floor. They could be atrocious, or like he's just a running back and he gets me a ton of points in the red zone. So I don't know. And then the next two rounds were an absolute calamity. I'm fine with the quarterbacks. Don't love them, but I'm fine with it. The next two rounds is where I went wrong. I had the 7-0-9, and I knew I wanted Laporta to stack with Goff to get my tight end, but I also needed my second running back, and I liked Pacheco and Swift. I was fine with either or, completely fine either or, and I thought one of the two would get back to me. So if I only wanted one of Laporta, I didn't want Hawk. If I only wanted that tight end, I was going to go with that tight end and then hope that Pacheco or Swift would come back to me. And of course, 3 running backs were taken before. 2 of them were Pacheco and Swift, and I got left with Aaron Jones.
Second time my pick's got taken right in front of me. Second time, but we're gonna go with the hyped up Billy baby here.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yo, shout out this draft board for having him on sticky.
Yo, shout out this draft board for Gut just loving the summer risers.
Bill.
We're about 7 rounds deep right now, 8 rounds deep right now. Got my pick stolen twice, back to back. I wanted to wait to get recorded, and it happened in back-to-back fashions. Joe caught on camera. We wanted to take RJ Harvey first, got picked right before. We wanted to pick Aaron Jones, got picked right before.
Aaron Jones, it's fine, a Kevin O'Connell offense, but I don't feel strongly about that offense with JJ leading it. So maybe like in the red zone, they'll want Aaron Jones more. I don't fucking know. I fucking blew that. I should have just taken Pacheco, and then Laporta probably would have been there for me anyways. But I don't even feel that strongly about Laporta. I just wanted the stack with Goff. I should have gone with one of the running backs and then dealt with tight ends later, because I still think Andrews is value in that Ravens offense. I'm really upset with the way I went about those 2 picks, but overall, I like the team. I just don't love it.
You know what, these things happen in fantasy football, so we just adjust. Guys that are on the back burner, right? I pick a risky pick in Bill. Do I believe in him to be my RB2? No, we're probably gonna take some flyers at the end. See if we can get some stability here. Take some older guys, some guys I know we're gonna play week 1. I think he's still worth the shot though. Definitely rising up draft boards. Obviously, we've heard all the camp buzz around him. The only person in front of him is Austin Eckler. They just traded B-Rob, so I feel better about it. And getting a Mecca, I mean, I'm never going to complain about that. Obviously, stud wide receiver, rookie, another rookie guy. Taking back-to-back rookies I don't love, but we'll take our shots on those guys and feel good about it going into our next round here. So the approach right now, we have all of our wide receivers, we have all of our running backs, we have our tight end, we have our 2 quarterbacks. We have everyone we need. Let's go for everything from here on out. I don't care how many players I get at what position. I'm just going best player available or my guy. If it's best player available objectively in a tier gap, 100%. And then from there on, it's just my guy.
Enough joking around. I'm taking Bryce Young, quarterback.
All right, Big Joe.
Let's go, Joseph. Is he going to try and fuck me?
Am I going to fuck you? Taking Michael Penix.
Move to Miami. Fins up.
Yeah, I mean, you had to there.
Congratulations, big man, on the big marriage. I'm going Travis Kelce.
Case, if you admit my team's better than yours, I'll swap with you straight up. Squads.
No, I don't like the squad. Although I do like the Dolphin stack a lot. I will not lie.
So if you like the Dolphin stack, then you have to like my squad.
I'm in love with my first 4 picks.
Just stacking up picks that we absolutely fucking hate at this point.
That's risky on the guide.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of concussions.
Fire, Kellen Moore.
I just got my 3rd wide receiver, which I hate. I really thought I was going to be a lot more wide receiver heavy, but Chuba falling to 7 feels like it threw a little bit of wrench in there. I will say, oh God, I just took Olave. I guess at the 8-10, like, could be worse, right? The 8-10? Olave's a 1,000-yard receiver guy. That's going to kill me watching the Saints this summer. You know, looking at my team, I actually don't hate it at all. I'm going to need a little bit more wide receiver depth. I think I timed the runs well. So basically, I came in here first and I said, I'm going to take Chase because I don't think quarterbacks are going to go off the board for a while, which was the case, right? I said those first 5 will go. Mahomes went all the way at the 212. Another QB didn't go till the 311. So I was able to get Brock and Trevor Lawrence at the 4-5 turn there. I had Baker ranked. I actually had Baker and someone else ranked higher than T. Law. I don't know what I was like. I don't care. I was panicking. I always panic when I'm on the fucking clock. I just like what I've seen from Liam Cohen and the Jags offense over the last 2 weeks. Pickens fell to me at 6'10". Was really hoping that I was able to get Travis Hunter on the way back so I could stack, or Zay Flowers as my wide receiver 3, but Ron being big Ronald Steno over there, I should have known. Like, I've done content with Ron where he's talked about Travis Hunter. He oozed about Travis Hunter. Knew I wasn't going to stack him at T-Law, so that hurts a little bit. Did get Chuba, so he's like my first flex player. I feel like Chuba in the flex is not terrible. Chris Olave is actually going to fucking... That one I don't feel great about after watching Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler play this preseason.
Starting to hate the draft. Needs some stability at wideout. Jacoby Myers.
Stability. What's in a trade? Needs some stability.
Stability from the trade block.
What about that is stable? You
Compared to my
drafted
other guys.
potentially the least stable
Stability because he's going to finally find his new home.
That is the. I don't think he knew he requested a trade.
I don't know.
It's okay to admit you didn't know.
I for sure didn't.
Yeah. It's okay.
Things have taken a turn. We are in a dead spot in the draft, and my wide receivers might be in shambles. I was feeling pretty good until we hit the Ricky Pearsall pick, which I still don't think he has some upside, but coming back down the stretch, I'm thinking, okay, let me get some stability, just somebody that can hold a spot if we need him. So I'm thinking, all right, Jacoby Myers, like he's wide receiver 1, he's going to get his volume. He can be that stable force, high floor, even if he's not going to be a league winner. Turns out he requested a trade yesterday, which I didn't realize. So not really sure what's going on there.
Double yellow. Judy and Addison.
Oh, good pick with Jerry Judy and Addison. Yeah, Ron's doing something here. 2 really good picks.
Was really hoping for Tet and Pickens. We get sniped there, but we end up with Travis Hunter, Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers stacked to Lamar Jackson, which is fun. And on the way back, I strongly debated if I was going to go Andrews or Kelsey at the 7-8 turn, but this room is so wide receiver hungry, and it's a 3 wide receiver 1 flex, full PPR. Our wide receiver 1 is A.J. Brown. It just felt like, let's hammer 2 more. Judy's kind of an ugly pick, but, we have upside swings with guys like Travis Hunter, Trevion Henderson, so we're fine just getting on base with Judy. And then Addison, kind of an upside swing as well. I think that we're decent through the flex to wait it out until Addison's back from suspension, but I'm stoked with the team so far. Don't feel pressure to get a 3rd quarterback with Mahomes and Lamar. Really what it's going to come down to is how many tight ends fall between now, our 9th round pick. We'll see if waiting on tight end pays off here, but I think that we'll like the tight ends better than the wide receivers, so that's where I'm at.
Not saying shit this time, Javonte Williams. I'm back around, I take Javonte Williams just because I think he's going to get opportunity and maybe he can turn things around. I was just looking for a potential RB1 on his team at this point, but I don't know if it's just the quality of the guys that we're taking, but these last few picks, I have not felt like I got my guy. I felt like they weren't necessarily panic picks, but I don't feel great about them. Still feel great about the top of the draft, and there's still some gems to be had there, but now we're kind of into the point where it's like, who can I get that just is going to get some looks and is not just pure upside risk? We'll see if the floor pays off, but not feeling great. This is all Tony's fault. Ever since he took DJ Moore as his 4th wide receiver, instead of letting him fall to me for the stack, I have felt terrible. But still doing better than last year, still feel good about the top of the draft. We have some work to do.
Marcus.
Oh, you took him.
Andrews.
Okay.
I just want to fill my starting lineup on Sleeper. Makes me feel better. That's where I have him ranked.
The future, Cam Ward.
Woo! You don't like Debo? No. Why not?
I like that.
Because a lot of people just tweeted that he was fat.
He was also terrible last year.
He also was.
Thoughts?
All right, bet.
New team, Cooper Kupp.
9th round. I just made my 9th round pick. Since the last time I talked to you guys, it's Jahmyr Gibbs, Drake London, Kyron Williams, George Kittle, Baker, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf, Michael Penix, and I just took Cooper Kupp. Why? Well, I was going to take Debo, and then Jack just took him. He's the pick before me, so then I took Cooper Kupp. I've felt better throughout the draft. I did have a plan. I was like, I do want Cortland Sutton, and he fell to me. Not really sure if it's a fall. I got him in the sixth round. So I don't really know if that's considered a fall, but I got him in the 6th. And then I was like, you know what? Hopefully I can get DK Metcalf because I don't know who else is on their fucking team and who else Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball to. Got him too. And then I was like, hopefully I can get Michael Penix just because I like the Michael Penix Drake London stack. Fell to me too. I kind of feel good that I got 3 guys that I was looking at and I didn't have to like pivot from it. So in my heart of hearts, I feel good about that. Yeah, so far, I feel better than I do last year. That's for sure. I started off not sure how I was going to feel. Compared to last year, I feel miles better than what I was at this point of last year. But we all know how this works out. After week 1, I'm going to be sitting there going, why the fuck did I pick half these people I did? But 9 rounds in, I don't really know. Like, at this point now, I'm kind of just like fucking picking whoever for whoever. But a couple guys that I feel like I could still snag, you know? I'm feeling pretty good. Do I have the winning team? Don't think so. Do I have not the last place team, though? That's the biggest thing. I do not believe I have the last place team. So that is a big W.
Round 9 pick. Choosing the only NFL player I've legitimately beaten in a sit-up competition. Stephon Diggs.
You know what?
What'd you beat him in?
Sit-ups competition.
Okay.
It was legitimate. I didn't cheat.
Things that we don't believe.
Josh Downs. Caleb Johnson.
We don't like that one?
No, that's a good pick.
I thought so.
That's a great pick, man.
J.K. Dobbins.
First handcuff, I think.
Oh, boy.
Jordan Mason.
That's not.
Nice way
That's
to
not
tell
one of
Casey to
them.
go fuck himself.
I think Jordan Mason's just like actually
No,
bad.
it would've been
He's
better
just like
if you
actually a
had
bad
said-
football player.
Tyler Warren, Darnell Mooney.
Fuck.
Good picks.
I am extremely happy that Tyler Warren falls to me here. End of the 9th round. I thought he would go a little earlier. You know, last year I fucked up. I was looking at Bowers and I was like, nah, rookie tight end, don't want to do it, and let JMO take him instead. That was probably my biggest mistake of the draft. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm taking that rookie tight end. I think he's going to be very involved in this offense. Daniel Jones doesn't throw it deep. Going to find Tyler Warren a lot. I like him as my tight end 1. I'll take it.
All right. Talk about balance. So 3 Packers, Tucker Kraft.
Wow.
There we go. There we go. Was he a Gator?
No, he was not a Gator.
I've been waiting on you. Chris Godwin.
I'm not down with Jordan Mason.
Via sources, he's going to be ready for week 1. Khalil Shakir.
My RB2 of this class, and I think he's in a great spot, great situation now with no running back in front of him. I'm going Dylan Sampson.
Wow.
Great pick.
Jaden Reed.
Good pick.
God damn it.
Jalen Warren.
Evan Ingram.
Don't do this to me, Tony.
Nice little flex with benefits. Zach Charbonnet.
Go.
Flex with benefit.
This one goes out to Joe.
You take Kareem Hunt?
Who in week 3 of last year dropped a 50 cheeseburger on his fucking head. Jawan Jennings.
Jawan Jennings.
Great fucking pick.
David Njoku.
Nah, for sure. That should be big. Dylan Gabriel to Njoku is going to go crazy. No one can hear you. You don't have a mic.
Yeah.
Yell at him there. Shut the fuck up, Jack.
Do you think
Joe Flacco's going to be slinging it?
Do you think he's going to finish the season?
Probably not, but Njoku will.
That's why I said Dylan Gabriel to Njoku will be fine.
It's going to be a movie.
Okay. Then we're on the same page.
Colson Loveland, as everybody knew.
Let's see. 2 for 2. Can I go 2?
We dub it. Yes.
ETN.
Yeah.
Back-to-back Cleveland, Cedric Tillman.
Nice.
Surprisingly good, Geno Smith.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Keon Coleman.
Houston Texans wide receiver Jaden Higgins.
Hard to tell with Loveland right now.
I've been taking shots all day. I'm going to continue to take some shots. This feels like a half quarter. But I did it last year. I was fine. We rebounded. I'm going to do it again. Give me Ollie Gordon.
Wow. I like that.
That feels unnecessary. That felt unnecessary.
Brandon Ayuk.
I like gassing my boys up.
What the hell?
Cam Scatterbo.
Imagine having to draft a running back right now.
I can't even like figure out what your team is with these.
All right, I'm going Tank Bigsby. All right. At this point in the draft, I think it's important
Let's go, Jay!
Hey, Rich.
to not take a guy that's
Hey,
like
Rich.
pick 140 and he'll be 130 value, but to swing on home runs. So I'm gonna go with Anthony Richardson as my QB3.
I think you should start him week 1.
Dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Nah, he'll be coming knocking on your door in fucking week 6.
Jim, that's a great pick, man.
That is horrific drafting.
I drafted Anthony Richardson towards the end of the draft as my QB3 with Daniel Jones still on the board, but I think it's important when we're late in fantasy drafts, you're not drafting the QB 29 and hoping he ends the year as a QB 27. No, you draft the QB 30 and Anthony Richardson on a guy who has upside to be the QB 8, and that's what I did because he has that upside. He is the best possible fantasy quarterback. He's the best fantasy quarterback handcuff in fantasy football. That term's never used. It's always running back handcuffs. Quarterback handcuffs, I got the 101.
Old man Austin Eckler.
Sam Darnold.
Going with the guy the film guys love and going with Rashid Shaheed.
All the rookie running backs are welcome on the Cavs of Destiny. I'm taking Quinshon Judkins.
Okay.
Wow. Taking Brian Robinson.
I am about to select Christian Kirk.
I feel like
man.
The Texans paid Christian Kirk a 4-year, $72 million contract this offseason.
No. That's just.
What'd they pay him?
That was what the
$5
Jaguars gave him like 4 years
No.
ago.
What'd they pay him this offseason? I think they paid him like, no.
They traded like a 6th for him.
Google AI. It probably
Google
pulled
AI's
his
never
Jags
been right
guy.
once.
What'd they pay him though?
Like a normal Sal. Yeah, I think they just have like they just traded for him. We need to just.
So if I haven't put this on the board, like where do we stand on that?
You don't have to take him.
You want
Yeah,
him?
you didn't stick him yet.
Who were you?
I
gonna
literally
take?
want him. Fuck both y'all.
Do you want Christian Kirk?
Oh, yeah. Undo your pick.
Someone give me his contract real quick.
This
He
is.
just got traded. So
Okay, so
the
he's
same
on that
contract.
contract. I kind of like Kirk.
5, 4,
Undo it.
3. You want me to undo it?
Yeah, undo it.
Hold on, let me check my ranking.
salary,
Yeah, he's still in the last year of his deal with the Jags. They traded for him, but the Texans. I mean, the Texans aren't paying him much, but like he's still getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm in between him, Bird, and Mims.
Those who were the guys I was deciding.
Yeah.
The other two I felt like I could get later. That's why I was going to take Christian Kirk here.
That makes sense. The only reason I liked Kirk is because I have Rice. So I was like, Kirk will play, then the rookies take over in Houston, and then Rice will be back. Burden. All right, I'm gonna draft Kirk, trade him to you. And
No, just draft Burden if you're going
No,
to.
I don't want Burden.
It's actually the opposite.
But I don't want to take Burden right here.
No,
I guess technically it's clip farming, but
I'm not taking him hoping that you trade.
I'll trade with you.
Just
I'll
take
shake with
Burden.
I'll shake with you.
Just take Burden.
No, I want to trade.
You're acting like we're not going to make a trade later in the season.
Yo,
We'll
figure
make
it
a
out
trade.
back there.
All right, then I'm drafting him, and I want to swap with
Yo,
Burden.
let's go.
Just pick who you don't pick him because you think you're going to trade him.
That's not going to work.
I wanted Christian Kirk. I do.
Picked Christian Kirk and offered it to Tony in exchange for Luther.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Can we if you just want Burden, just pick Burden.
I picked Kirk.
Look, just make your pick, Tony.
I don't want Burden right here though.
You're not getting Burden, you're getting Kirk.
I don't know that.
You don't trust me?
No, not really. I kind of need a running back, but I do like Christian Kirk, so I would have taken Kirk there. Burden, I felt like I could get with like a last round pick. Taking like Ramondre Stevenson, like he ain't gonna do shit either, you know? At that point, I'm just hoping for a Travion Henderson injury, and then like I guess we're good, but I just need running backs, whatever. I'm not trusting Jack. I don't need Christian Kirk enough to trust Jack, you know what I mean? Whatever.
And you kind of decent.
Going Ramondre.
What the fuck, dude?
Dude, I told you to just draft.
I wanted Burden. You said Kirk. I wanted to do a trade.
I gotta read Ron here.
trying to make a trade today.
Do I take this
Today.
guy and risk that Ron don't get him?
Hey.
Yeah, it's another not great pick.
No, that was my good. You're picking everybody I picked last year, dude.
I'm trying
That's
to get
probably
that
a good
last place.
strategy.
That ended up really well for me.
Yeah, take all the.
Players are all gonna go crazy.
Don't want to get caught with my pants down, Daniel Jones.
Go. My boy, Luther.
Thank God.
All right. Do you want to swap?
No, sir. And then my other guy, Basil Tootin, baby. Yes, I do have Travis Etienne. I do not care.
You ask him post-pick interview here. why he
Take
just...
2 shots on the backfield I like.
You like that backfield?
Trevor Lawrence.
Shad White for the handcuff.
Jamal's favorite players this year has talked about him nonstop.
No. The junior?
Deontay Thornton Jr.
Was that?
What team is he on? No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
The Raiders.
Already filling up my IR spot, Joe Mixon.
Marvin Mims. Nick Chubb.
Steen love that.
Joe loves a Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb fucking style player. Why didn't you draft Mark Andrews? Like, what happened?
That was a fire pick.
No.
You don't even watch the Ravens.
Yo, after the George Pickens pick, I think you actually, like, started tweaking.
I had a seizure. Yeah, I should have taken a Buka in the 7th.
Chuba, Olave, Andrews, Stafford, Jerome Ford?
Fine. They're vets. They're vets. Let's get real here. You have 2 Miami wide receivers in 2.
That offense is fire.
Is it? When? When was that?
Anytime.
2022.
Tua has been healthy.
Grayson Davis.
We're gonna keep with the shots, just keep them rolling, hook 'em horns, get J down blue.
J down. I do not like that selection.
Jake Ferguson.
It's semis minimum.
Let Russ cook.
First rookie, Trey Harris.
Wow. Say something.
Oh, am I announcing?
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
Ian Allen, Kyle Williams.
I have James Conner, so I'm going Trey Benson.
I like that, Jay. I like that a lot.
We're going to see what he can see. Najee Harris.
Rashad Bateman.
There we go with Josh Palmer.
What
Fuck.
the hell?
Fuck, man. Fuck. Yo, I'll trade you for him.
Jackson Dart.
Amari Cooper.
Not Ty Johnson. Or Dearness Johnson.
Oh, whoa.
Roshan Johnson.
The 1,000-yard rusher and starting running back for the Houston Texans, Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, fuck with that.
Duncan Kid.
Going Joe Flacco, and I'll be going Isaiah Likely right into my damn IR spot.
Ron kind of put on a fucking master class here.
Some are saying.
Besides your fucking Jags shit.
Cam? Yeah. I think
Welcome to injured reserve, Ty J. Spears.
Sorry again, Stain.
Horton, here's a heave.
Horton?
Horton, here's a heave. He took Horton.
Oh.
What team, Casey? I mean, what the fuck? We're in the last fucking round. What do you want me to do?
He had it.
Kind of convinced me. I'm going to go Tyler Algier.
Fuck!
You didn't want it.
No, I talked myself into
Was I right,
it.
by the way? Was it on the back there? Figure it out. I like that pick.
Fire.
This man gave me my only 2 wins of the season.
Yes, sir, Joe.
My only 2 good moments last year.
Kareem the Dream.
This was the only pick everyone knew.
All right, last pick, Wandale Robinson.
Another guy that helped build the foundation of your team.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah! Let's go! Pitts Mania! Pitts Mania! Let's fucking go, Gutters.
I'm so proud of Kid.
Justice Hill.
William Shipley.
All right, Steen, home run swing here.
I knew he was going to like
Let's go, Steen. All right, everyone make a prediction. Who will Jay draft here? I'm going...
Brenton Strange.
Romeo Dobbs.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Complete the Packers.
He already has two of them boys. I think he's gonna go with is Allen Robinson still on the Steelers? Another running back?
Nah. One more rookie, I think. Jalen Royals.
Wow.
Thoughts?
Dynasty.
Yeah, you
Sexy,
motherfucker.
you're the last pick of the draft. You gotta build up the hype a little more there.
Let's get another speech. Put
Yeah,
him up
go
on the-
again,
run
go
it back.
again,
Run it
go
back.
again.
Strange pick.
Speech.
Do it one more time. You're almost there.
With the final pick in your idiot league mates, Judge Sexual selects the Brenton Strange.
Yeah!
Strange pick to finish off.
Hey, Sexy, that was going to be my pick if I didn't take Horton. All right, well, that's it. Let's have a good season, boys. Good draft. Eat some more fucking food, too. There's like 22 pounds of meat in there. All right, so draft's in the books. I got to say, I thought we had an extra flex spot, so the fact that we don't have a double flex on top of it got me feeling a little nicey now. Overall, I don't feel like I have a lot of holes in my lineup. If I can go back and maybe dish out a pick, I'll tell you what, Jawan Jennings, like, not going to be a needle mover, but if I didn't get him with that last wide receiver pick of mine, we'd be in a bad place. We'd be in a bad place heading to a worse place. Overall, I like the lineup. I'm looking at sleeper week 1 projections, which I actually hate. They have me projected for the highest scoring team in week 1, 137. They already have me with a 62% advantage over JMO. That is almost an auto L for me. That's like when the Yahoo grades your draft and they're like, you got an A+ draft. That, you know, you're not making the playoffs at that point. That sucks. But I like that we start off with a gate, 3 division games, then we end the season with 3 division games.
You know, the team definitely ended up looking not how I would expect it to look. DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, Ladd McConkey, Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce. Basically, my whole team was a list of guys I did not expect to have. So it kind of went downhill after round 2 here. You know, all in all, the shape of it I don't think is that bad. If Cam Ward can have a good rookie season, I think I'm in a phenomenal shape, phenomenal spot to be in. I do think that's going to kind of make or break it, though. I need either Geno Smith to have another good season. He had a pretty good season last year, but obviously a lot has changed from then till now. I actually think he's in a better situation than he was last year, but that doesn't mean he's going to produce at a better level. You know, nothing's given. It's Geno Smith. We've seen a lot of bad Geno Smith. So I like Geno, but I also recognize that it's, you know, nothing's a given with him. My bench is just horrific. I try to load up on running backs to kind of make up for the fact that my RB2 is David Montgomery, and I don't love that. Don't look at my bench. My bench is fucking gross. But I think the starting lineup's not bad. Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams. I need you guys to kind of get your shit together. There were flashes last year that you guys had good times with Aaron Rodgers, but I need you.
Another draft in the books, and we had some doubts in the middle there, but we are feeling way better than last year. Really happy with the squad, especially the top half of the draft. We got Josh Allen, we got Caleb Williams. That is a dynamic duo to lead us at quarterback. Love the Chase Brown, Bucky Irving picks, Calvin Ridley, and Ted McMillan to top it off. And the rest, you know, it's kind of a crapshoot. Like, we got our depth, we got some high upside guys, we got some guys that could flame out. But either way, feeling way better than last year, feeling great in the division. I think I'm not really scared of anyone. I think Sexy might have had an all right draft. JL, Adam, I play Adam week 1. I think that's going to be a slaughter. He's got some guys in there on the pup list. I don't even know how he's going to fill out a lineup, but feeling great.
Who I thought fucked up this draft. I'm going to be honest, Adam, I think the draft was a little questionable on your part.
I'm honestly feeling pretty good about my team. I feel good, not great about my team. I think I did some things this year that I wanted to based on how last year went. Wanted to make sure my receiver room as a whole was better than last year. I constantly was having to put in guys like Ray McLeod last year, and that I was trying as much as possible not to do, at least out of the draft right away. So I feel good about my receiver room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Marv at my 2. Then I have Devontae Smith as my 3. I have Rome as my 4 and Godwin as my 5. So I feel really good about that room, honestly. I wanted to make sure, obviously, my quarterbacks weren't as bad as last year. That was a disastrous quarterback room I had last season. I feel like it's kind of mid at this point, but still going with woke quarterbacks because J.J. McCarthy, unproven, and Kyler Murray feels about as hated as ever. I do like Genty as my 1 as far as the running back goes, but then, you know, I've got my running back 2 is an area of concern. I'm going to have to see what I can do, kind of what we can cook up throughout the season. I got J.K. Dobbins, but then I have Eckler. Shipley's more of just a handcuff to – I don't have Barkley, but if there was an injury to happen, I think Shipley could be really good. So he's probably someone I'm looking to cut early if nothing happens to Saquon right away. I also got Najee Harris. I have no idea what's up with the eye. So I feel like my team's in a good spot, not a great spot. So we will see how it goes. But this year, I'm making the playoffs, and this year, bringing home the belt.
I don't know how I feel about my team. I feel pretty solid. Obviously, Tajay now on IR, which makes me feel better about Pollard, but really tough matchups for week 1. I think we lose week 1 to Ron as we really get our feet under us to see what running backs have what roles here. Dylan Sampson, Ollie Gordon should play week 1. Merritt should play week 1. Like, we should have some of these rookies coming out and playing week 1, and we'll see who does what with it. The big thing for me, though, is matchups are tough. Week 1, CeeDee Lamb versus Philly. Josh Downs. That's a pretty solid matchup, but he's still banged up, so a little bit of worry. But we do have a Mecca, Nico. CeeDee should be, like, they should be,
matchup proof on the surface. Stroud versus the Rams. I feel pretty good about that matchup, especially if Matt Stafford doesn't end up playing. We'll see. He should. Overall, week 1 for Ron looks tough. But outside of that, I think my team is really boom or bust here. I think we drafted for ceiling at everything here. Obviously, if CD and Dak hit, ceiling play. If CJ and Nico hit, I feel like very consistent as well with those two. I feel really good about a new OC there for the Texans. A Mecca I really like, obviously. A late summer riser. Tampa Bay, McMillan out. Godwin out. Emeka should see a lot of touches, especially against Atlanta. Really going to come down to the RB room. We drafted some really potentially great RBs. Ollie Gordon, Dylan Sampson, Jadon Blue, Bill. And I feel good about all of them. I just need to see who has what role.
We got some boomer bust teams. I think JL's team is very boomer bust. Guts running back group is crazy. It's Tony Pollard, which is going to end up being a great pick. And then he's got, I think, all rookies.
Guts' team's floor is last place for sure. And I think the floor of Gut is like last by a lot. I like CeeDee Lamb and I like Nico Collins. And I guess that's pretty cool that he stacked them with Dak and CJ Stroud. But let's not forget how terrible of a fantasy season it was for Stroud last year. And I think the majority of the problem for Stroud was his O-line was so terrible, and it might have just got even worse. So I like CJ Stroud, the real-life quarterback. Don't love him as the fantasy asset. Dak should be better, but also, like, it is Brian Schottenheimer. Feels like he could probably infect this entire Cowboys team. I think Gus' team is fine, but I think the floor of Gut could be like a couple wins this season.
All right, this is your substitute teacher speaking. I will say, really the only sort of hiccup is how shallow the benches are. In a league where you're starting 3 wide receivers, 1 flex, and then a super flex on top of that, only 6 bench spots means you got to make some really tough decisions. So down the stretch, we take Loveland as our upside tight end. I still like Dallas Goedert and Hunter Henry and Zach Ertz, and I don't want to say too many of these because I want to, the first time the waivers roll, I want to grab one of these guys. So what I did in my final pick is I took Isaiah Likely. I'm going to put him on the IR. I'll get a boring tight end that I feel better about starting than Colston Loveland, and we'll go from there. A little late at running back because I just can't hold that many. I would have loved Keaton Mitchell at the end there. I don't know, when you only wait until A.J. Brown is your wide receiver 1. So now we have A.J. Brown, Travis Hunter, Zay Flowers, Judy, Addison. We're going to have to start 4 of those guys every week. Addison's suspended. Luther Burden's a rookie. So I don't know. I think you just have to build your team like this. We took 2 running backs up top, so I feel fine about that. So I love my team, to be honest. I think I'm going to finish first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, boys. All those Jack fans out there, I know there's a few of y'all who row with me down the stretch when all the haters were hating. Year 2, put in the comments now if you're riding with J Money Millionaire. All right. Here's how the team worked out. I went 3 RBs off the bat. I don't know why. It just is the way the board fell, and I got saved by Drake May. If Drake May had been picked before me, I would have been in serious trouble. I don't even like Drake May that much, but I think he could be like a mid-range quarterback this year. He's got some rushing upside. Obviously, the thing that's going to be talked about the most is the Miami love. I went Tua, Tyreek, and Waddle.
Jack's team will be good if it all hits. Like, if everything goes in motion, it should be pretty solid, but you're banking on Miami's offense and Christian McCaffrey to be healthy, that's a scary place to be.
Who stacked the Dolphins. Don't know what he was thinking about there. And then he has Rashee Rice and Christian McCaffrey. So Christian McCaffrey could be unhealthy. If Tua gets hurt, there goes Tua, there goes Tyreek, there goes Waddle. So I would say the same thing about Jack. Jack could easily finish dead last.
I love Jack's running backs. I mean, he's literally went all running back. Bijan, CMC, JT, goats. And then he tripled down on the Dolphins offense. Fuck with a vision. Probably just not a move I would make.
There's so much risk with this team. You know, Tyreek Hill's old. Rashee Rice going to be suspended. He went triple running back early. Took the latest QBs of anybody. Yeah, it's not exactly ideal for Jack, I think.
I said on here before, I liked Tua. I think when they're healthy, they've shown to be a good offense. Obviously, I'm 1 hit, 1 concussion away from that whole thing exploding like it did last year, but I'm playing the upside. Like, I think there's a scenario where that offense is explosive, like it was drafted just last year. So that's my play there. I got Shadur because perfect timing. I love Rashee Rice. Like, when he's on the field, he's obviously a monster. My wide receiver room obviously has some major character issues there with Tyreek and Rashee, but my running backs are very sound players.
We
really turned it around in these last 3 or 4 rounds. Last I left you, we just had gotten Quinshon Judkins, who definitely is facing some uncertainty in his early start to the season. And so it was looking a little iffy. I had Stephon Diggs, Jaden Reed, Jaden Higgins, then Judkins, and then the last 3 picks that we just wrapped up, Ray Davis, Jackson motherfucking Dart, baby, and Wan'Dale Robinson, his favorite wide receiver. Let's fucking go. I'm hyped. This was the exact last 3 pieces that I needed. I said it last year, Travis Kelce and Ladd McConkey were the last pieces I needed. Set up good for the season. It's a weird roster, but it's a good roster. I'm happy. Now it's all about navigating the season. Let's go. Ready to win back-to-back, boys. Buckle it up. Big Cavs of Destiny, baby. Let's go.
Really like my team. I think I'm in a great spot. I'm not really worried about any position. I like what I got everywhere. I am relying on Tyler Warren at tight end, but there's going to be guys on the waiver wire. You'll have opportunities if something doesn't pan out, and if there's one position that you can really just punt in a non-tight end premium league, it is tight end. I think I got some good depth everywhere, and if something happens to one of my players, I got guys who can fill in. Darnell Mooney on the bench, even Keenan Allen, I took in the 14th round. Back with the Chargers, I could see him having a role again. It won't be the same as it was before, but he's got rapport with Justin Herbert. Teams I don't like, honestly, Adam and J-Mo right next to me. I don't like either of their teams, especially at the top. I wouldn't have taken a lot of those guys, and it really helped me take the guys who I really do like.
I'm a little concerned for J-Mo as far as his wide receiver 3 spot. Only Matthew Golden and really no one else as far as Trey Harris, Jalen Royals. Like him in Dynasty, not in redraft.
I'd put J-Mo down there with Casey as well. We're in a league like this where you have to start 3 wide receivers in a flex every year or every week. He has Golden at wide receiver 3, Trey Harris wide receiver 4. That's going to be pretty brutal.
I think my team could have been worse for sure. I mean, it could have been J-Mo's. J-Mo's out there saying his team's gas. Where's the gas?
Dude, I might have the GOAT squad. I don't like anyone's team, but I took Jalen Royals, the Chiefs rookie. I just feel like anytime you could take a part of the Chiefs dynasty and there's an upside swing, and we're talking about the last round of the drafts, again, it's worth an upside swing. I have a team I love. I love. Neighbors, Puka, guys I liked. Herbert, my favorite quarterback. Jordan Love, probably my top 5 favorite quarterbacks. I do wish I would able to pull off T-Law and Herbert, but K9 and James Conner, 2 running backs alike. Little injury concerns, but I went deep. DeAndre Swift, Jordan Mason, Trey Benson. I got backups. I got insurance. Predictions, I feel good about my team to make the playoffs, mainly because I don't like Casey's team. I don't like Tony's team. Again, I already called out Nate's team with Casey's. Don't love his. Don't know if I like Joe's. Guts is a fun one because I thought I went risky with a couple of my picks. I leaned into my biasness of guys I like. But Guts straight up's high risk, high reward of the T. If his running backs miss, he's legit in last week's contention. If his running backs hit, it's he might have a perfect lineup, QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end. No flaws. We'll see if they're an anchor or a fucking cheat code. Let me look at JL's team. He was the champ. Let's talk shit on the champ. Jalen Hurts, good start. Don't like Breece Hall. Don't love Diggs. Don't like Quinshon Judkins starting. Don't like Bryce Young. Don't know if I like the team. Sexy's team. He plays JL week 1. Burrow, good. Don't love Sexy's running backs. Let me look at Joe's because I was just talking about it. Gibbs and Williams and London and DK. Okay, I love all those. Love Kittle. I like Penix. Okay, really, I'm worried about Jalen Warren as a starter, but low-key, I thought Nick Chubb was great value. Didn't like Cup, but if you don't have to start him, good value.
Joe just did his punishment a couple weeks ago, and he followed that up by drafting. I don't hate. You know what? I don't really hate Joe's team. Michael Penix, we'll have to see what he's like. But I really like the combination of Gibbs and Kyron.
Of course, with my last pick of the entire draft, I picked the greatest player in the draft, Kareem Hunt. Welcome back home to an actual winning team this year. As I'm looking at projections, even though projections mean absolutely nothing, I am currently the 3rd highest projection for week 1. I last year don't think I had a projection over 130. This year I have a projection of 130. So that alone makes me feel good, even though it might not mean anything, but I'll take it. I played Jack week 1. I feel like I got a lot of guys that I wanted. I didn't really say that I wanted many guys when I first sat down, but I like Cortland Sutton. I like Drake London. And I like DK Metcalf. They're all wide receiver ones at their teams, unless I'm missing something. I like getting Michael Penix with Drake London, even though I really am not sold on Michael Penix. Just having that as my stack is nice. I don't mind it. My later round picks, I snagged Cooper Kupp. No idea if he's going to be good or not. I got Keon Coleman, which I'm kind of happy about. I don't really know who else Josh Allen's throwing the ball to. I mean, I know Khalil Shakir. I know he has a sprained ankle. Josh Palmer's on the team now. I don't really know who else he's throwing the ball to. So hopefully Keon Coleman's stud. Got Amari Cooper at the very end just because Brian Robinson, Nick Chubb, and then Kareem Hunt just because Kareem Hunt deserves to be on a winning team this year, and we're going to win some games. This year, we're going to double our win total. I feel good. I could say this. I feel good that I do not have a last place team. I feel at least 100 times better than I did last year when I sat down in this chair and was instantly knowing that the next 16 weeks were going to be hell. So I feel good about my team, which scares the living shit out of me because anytime I've ever felt good about a fantasy team, it's never worked out well. So, but last year I did feel like shit about my fantasy team and it didn't work out well. So if I'm just competitive, that's all I care about. Let's just build on more than 2 wins right now. I'm not even worried about first place. I am worried about just building. Just win some weeks, lose some weeks, have fun for once. That's what I'm hoping for.
Prediction for the season, gonna finish in the top half, gonna be between me and Sexy for the division win, and then we'll just see what happens when we get to the playoffs. It's a long season, super confident in my abilities on the wire. Finish in the top, make the playoffs, and we'll go from there. We don't want to be too confident because, like I said, the middle of the draft got a little iffy, but this is a new year, new Nate. Naters are with me. Let's see what we can do.
I think I'm going to win, to be honest with you. I do love my team. I think the only weakness is tight end, and I'm fine. I think I've had barbecue sauce on my forehead this entire time. I'll be honest with you guys. All right. That's just what it is. But yeah, my only weakness is tight end, which since the dawn of time, punting off tight end I think is absolutely fine. We'll just play the waivers.
I don't necessarily like my draft, but I think compared to other teams, it's looking all right.
So I think Tony's got a really good team. If I had to pick a top 3, I'm obviously going to pick myself. If you don't pick yourself, come on. It's the players you like the most. So you got to pick yourself top 3. And then I'd say Tony and Nate, my other 2 in the top 3.
I think I have a pretty good chance if everyone hits. My projection's really low, obviously, for week 1 with no real starting running back.
But yeah, I like my squad. I face off with Joe week 1. I'm excited for that one. Obviously, he was fucking horrible last year, but fresh team. He kind of ran the rock by drafting his team, and should be a good matchup. So hook 'em horns, and I need a team name. So if anyone has a good team name for me, shoot me a DM, and I will make that my team name.
If I'm making predictions right now, I think I'm going to make the playoffs with J-Mo. I think that's my prediction. I think Casey and Tony have probably my least favorite teams, but there's just literally no point of going on record and saying that you hate teams because it never ages fucking well. So you know what? I'm going to finish last place. I'm going to get 4th place in the Pookie Bears division, but it's actually Pookie Bears division until it's backwards. It was always us. Everyone else I think drafted well. Joe came in, drafted a good team after last place finish. Proud of him. So a lot of boomer bust guys. I'm last place. Joe's probably first place. We'll leave it at that.
He's back! DA got that dope!
Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an